Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're continuing on the series. People seem to like it in the comments, so we're going to keep it going for now, see how far we can go with it, and, you know, it might get a bit repetitive of times because of results like today, but we're going to try our best to talk about the three things that we learned from Celtic's 5-0 victory over St Mirren today, from the match, from individuals, from the whole team performance. My God almighty, it is bloody sunny in it. Let's try a bloody hell, it's roasting. Now, when I made that video, I had absolutely no idea what was about to happen. The world basically shat itself, let's be honest. Celtic 5, St Mirren 0. When I was sitting there, when I was watching the game, and when I was making my three things we learned video, there was no way in earth you could have convinced me it would be the last Celtic game I would be at for, what, this is 18, 19 months. It just seemed unfathomable. It was unfathomable? That's not a word. Unfathomable. Was that it? That's right, isn't it? I'm maybe a journalist. It just didn't seem like it was real. Didn't seem like that could ever happen. But here we are. We are now in July of 2021. I made that video on the 7th of March 2020. I was still 19 years old when I made that video. I'm now 21. And tonight, I'm finally getting back to Celtic Park for the first time since March 7th. 2020. I'm buzzing. When I seen that text come through the other day, I just couldn't. I couldn't take it all in. It was impossible. I was just so excited. I know it's to a reduced capacity and it's not going to be the same. But I've been waiting for this for so long. I've been making videos in the house for 18 months. I've been doing self-isolation saves in Football Manager. I've been watching my team struggle via a season ticket pass that barely works. The thought of just being in that stadium tonight with my two mates is honestly mind-blowing. And what an absolutely gorgeous day for it, by the way. Now, you'll notice this isn't like the normal setup. This isn't like normal videos. I look like fucking Blues Brothers right now. Ignore the sunglasses, right? We can get over it. 500 days has been... This came and gone since the last game. This is officially day 500 since we were last at Celtic Park. So much has changed. You could fit years of drama into that time frame, and that's just being a Celtic fan. That's without drama in life itself. That's Celtic fan drama. We bottled 10 in a row. Oh, cue the laughter in the comments. We bottled the 10. Neil Francis Lennon had his middle name dropped and was sacked as Celtic manager. We've appointed an Australian guy as a head coach that none of us really had heard of this time last year. We won a quadruple treble. Callum McGregor's now captain and Scott Brown has left the club. Peter Lawwell's gone. If you tell me at that St Mirren game that we were last at, that all of this would happen amongst a global pandemic, I would have laughed in your face. So much has changed in the space of 500 days. Honestly, it's like going to support a completely different team. I know it's Celtic and it'll always be Celtic. I'm not meaning in that sort of way, but so much has changed. It's like, it's not even like there's been a pause button and we're going back. This is a complete fast forward and a change of direction in everything at Celtic Football Club. The culture has changed, and tonight is the dawn of a new era, sort of. So it's 10:52, just going to, I thought I'd get down and camp out pretty early for my I'm joking. I thought I'd take a quick run down and just, you know, get to know it's been a long time, get to know the surroundings and the entrances and all the rest of it. No, in all seriousness, I thought I'd just come down and we'll have a wee chat, we'll have a wee bit of a talk, and we'll see what it's like round the ground as we head into our first game at Celtic. Well, I say our first game at Celtic Park. It was actually a friendly against Preston at the weekend, but it was only 2,000 there. It was only a friendly game. This is the first competitive game back at Celtic Park with a crowd, and the first competitive game at Celtic Park for Ange Postecoglou. It seems they've set up the Hell in a Cell on the Celtic way. There's stewards walking about everywhere, and I'm like, I don't think I'll be allowed to walk up it, to be quite honest. So I might do a wee burglary into the Lisbon Lion End or something, but probably stewards there as well. I mean, that's awkward for me. So it looks as though they're getting us set up to welcome back supporters tonight. Now what you're thinking, this is a bit weird, it's a bit different. I'm not sitting in the usual setup. I've been in my motor, I've been out and about, I've been doing different things. I decided why not do something a little bit different in preparation for tonight's game. Look, I'm not going to be sitting match day vlogging, sitting in the crowd like Fogden or anything like that. No offence to Fogden, of course. It's not my style, not my thing. but I thought I may as well do something to celebrate the fact that fans are back at Celtic Park, something a bit different, and especially with it being my first game back, why not share a bit of the build up and the excitement with those who are maybe yet to be balloted. I'm not doing that to make anybody jealous, by the way. I just thought it's a decent enough video, it's something a bit different. But I'm absolutely buzzing. So it'll be like the old school sort of match day vlogs, really, where I used to just sit and record the crowd chants and stuff. Now, I don't expect many crowd chants tonight, but we'll see what happens. I'm in section 113. I'll jump out of standing and try something. So there's normally where I'd enter the ground. That's my home there, section 412. We normally get in at those turnstiles just there, walk upstairs. I say walk upstairs, struggle to walk upstairs is what I mean. But tonight I'm in section 113. I don't think I'm allowed over just now. The stewards are in the grun, getting prepared. But I think tonight I'm around here somewhere. So 113. I've sat in 113 before. It might be under there. I've sat in 113 before, but years ago. I mean, obviously the last 5-6 years I've been sitting up here. So it's been a long time since I've sat anywhere else in the ground. I think actually, tell a lie, I sat in 113, I think, maybe for the Leicester City friendly. I think that's the last time I ever sat in the lower tier. I've been in the upper tier ever since. So I'm there tonight. And yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm with Kieran Auld and David, the two boys I've always been going with. We're going to be separated a little bit, but hopefully they'll let us sit together. We're in the same group at the end of the day. Welcome to the Costa de la Parkhead. Looking gorgeous today. In all seriousness, if you do not like this weather, you're fucking miserable. I am loving it. I've been robbed out of 2 fucking holidays to Magaluf 2 years in a row. And I'm going to take every bit of good weather I can get because I'm missing out. I love that part about the summer football, because you don't get it for a long time. But see games that you can go to wearing nothing but your Celtic shirt and a pair of shorts, that's amazing. And shoes, of course, so remember your shoes, but like, that is an amazing feeling when you can sit there in shorts and a shirt at the football. You don't have to worry about getting cold or anything, and it's obviously very few and far between you get that. There she is, just look at it. Excuse my fucking 20 a day voice, but my god, in the sunny weather there is generally nothing better. What a stadium, man, what a ground. It's going to be a funny feeling being back in there tonight. So Ryan, what was that, the point in that exactly? Why did I just come to Celtic Park to walk around and go, oh, there's where I'm sitting tonight? I just thought, you know what, let's beef up the video a little bit, let's do something different, and I'm just going to kind of take you through the day. Me and Kieran Auld meeting up for pints later. David will then join us. I'm looking forward to the usual traditions of the game. It's been so long, and that's the thing, like, at this point it makes you realise that the game, of course, that's a massive part of it, but it's huge that how much of your life revolves around football and how much your social life, and it's just amazing having those days out. I miss going to the game, then going out for pints afterwards in one of the Celtic pubs or anything like that. I just miss it all. So it'll be good to meet up for pints today, go to the game, maybe go for a couple afterwards now that the pubs are open till midnight as well. And hopefully we get the result alongside it. So let's go and soak up some of this good weather and probably report to you when I'm pished. So a few hours have passed, it's now about 4 o'clock. I am absolutely roasting, but it's time to go and get a few pints. We've got to do a bit of talking about tonight's game because we've not really said anything, although it's a bit, time this video's out, it'll be a bit pointless. But still, there's actually, I think I can sound out of breath, don't I? But yeah, there's quite a bit to talk about because it's Ange's first game. We're not in the greatest position in the world, and ultimately, I'm not expecting too much from Celtic tonight. So as I say, the time this video's out, this is all a bit pointless because the result will be there. Celtic may win, they may lose, they may draw, don't know. So this becomes a bit pointless, but I'm excited and anxious for tonight. Now, if you watched the Celtic the Thunder podcast yesterday, you'll know that I'm not the most optimistic for this game. I feel like we're not prepared, the board have let us down, we've not signed enough players, and ultimately we're heading in with a starting 11 which is vastly unexperienced and quite frankly not good enough for Champions League qualifiers. Now, we have struggled at our absolute best against lesser teams in Champions League qualifiers. Now, we're at our absolute worst, and they're expecting us to do well against better teams because we're not in the Champions route. So it is a bit of an annoying one. I wish the board did prepare us a bit better for this. But you've got to take what you're given, and Ange doesn't sound the happiest guy in the world, but I'm sure he'll still try tonight. He'll still play his style of football. He's not going to hold back. I think he will want goals.
but it would just be better to be in a better position for this, and I wish I was more optimistic. I've been negative all year. I want to start being positive now, but it's difficult when your team is looking the way it's currently looking. Am I going to bother predicting a score? Absolutely not, because I'm the biggest fucking jinx on earth. At the end of the day, I'm just very happy to be back at Celtic Park. That's the moral of the story for this game, I think, for me. So yeah, but hopefully we do win. And look, if we play our best, we can still win, because Midtjylland are in a position too where they're going to be missing a few of their big players. They've just sold a guy to Brentford today, forgot his name now, very good player. He's that good that I can't mind his name, right, well done. But aye, no, look, listen, we can still win this. It's just hard to find the optimism, but let's go for a few pints. We'll see how I change my tune then, because I'll be saying it'll be about Celtic 4, Midtjylland 0. It's such a wee thing, and I know there's no 60,000 back tonight, but I absolutely love, and I mean love, seeing the wee guys out with their scarves and their fucking pin badges and all that selling it. It's the wee things you miss, you know, the wee things. Love that. For the second time today out of 3 times, we're passing the stadium. Looks good in the sunshine. Let's see how it goes tonight, but pints first, of course. I sound so sad, but there's like wee groups of people already down here at the stadium getting themselves ready to probably just get in there and get to the game, and it's just amazing. Missed it so fucking much. It's, you know, it hits you when you're actually at the ground now. Still another couple of hours before more and more people come, and obviously not to the extent of 60,000, but there's chairs behind me, and aye, a good few people already down, and I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Well, why don't you just have me going douche? Pipes are finished. I've decided we're winning the game. Let's go, Celtic will beat it! Come on, Celtic! Their stories and their music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of open soul. So join us hand in hand.
When you hear the signal, we would ask that you pay close attention to the message and any instructions which follow. This is the signal.
Let's make some noise! Come on, Celtic! Hey! And I just can't see there is no there is a gun, don't think, wait on. There is a gun, don't think, oh, when you know
up the naked hands go. Oh, oh, oh. We don't care what the animals say. What the hell do we care? For we only know that there's going to be a show, and the crowd goes, Celtic will be there. Come on, Charleston! Come on! Come on, Celtic! And the crowd